Hi, dear friends and subscribers. Welcome to Cricket Happening Show today. And well, this is going to be a quick cricket update today because there are three matches that I need to cover. But first, let me give you some breaking news here. India have taken a 3-0 series lead against England by actually going past a very good target set by England. It is the first time that England really played well today. They made 298, but well, that total also proved two less because India actually got a 5 wicket victory at Mohali in Chandigarh. I'll be talking about that, but everything would be in a very brief way. As I said, just a quick cricket update. So that's the breaking news. India have taken the 3-0 series lead in this particular one-day series. And now the first match that I'm going to cover is that we do have two matches now. One is the test match which is happening between Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Today it was the third day, which I'll talk about, and also the debutants from New Zealand doing very well in the one day international in Zimbabwe, the series, the first one day international of the series here in Zimbabwe, where New Zealand continued to dominate Zimbabwe as they have done so far, first in the 2020s and now in the one day series. So let's start off with the first game, and that would be the test match between Sri Lanka and Pakistan, which was played at Sheikh Zayed Stadium, Abu Dhabi. Stumps on day three. As you know, Pakistan were yesterday they had 2 wickets down for 1 wicket down for 59, the only Mohammad Hafiz wicket. Today, Tawfiq Umar went on to make a double century. Now, the last time that a Pakistani player made a double century was in 1992 when the left-handed Amir Sohail, who now a Pakistan cricket commentator, he made a double century. So just imagine this: after 1992, as the first time a Pakistani batsman has gone past the double century, has made a double century, and that honor went to Tawfiq Umar, who made 236, a very sterling effort of 496 balls, 17 fours and 1 6. He really grinded there, and Azhar Ali contributing 70 with 6 fours. Some little contributions coming in from Yunus Khan with 33 with 1 4, Misbah ul Haq 46, 4 fours, 1 6, and Asad Shafiq made 26. So 511 for 6 wickets. Misbah ul Haq decided to declare the innings, which a very big lead. It was it was it's more than 300 runs lead, and right now, in fact, Sri Lanka batted. There were 11 overs left where they batted, and they made 47 for the loss of 1 wicket. Taranga Parnavithana was the man who was dismissed. LBW bowled Umar Gul for a duck. Lahuru Thiramani is not out on 20 with boundary. Kumar Sangakkara, the captain, is not out on 27 with 4 boundaries. We are going into the fourth day tomorrow, and Pakistan are leading. In fact, Sri Lanka are trailing by 267 runs. A mammoth task this, but yes, they definitely have the batsmen there, Mahela Jayawardene and Kumar Sangakkara. But it all depends on how Sri Lanka can either try to save the match, but again that's also a stiff task. But it's going to be interesting what they do. Well, I don't have much time to get into this, so I have to take you back. This is the score right now on stumps on day three at Sheikh Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi on the third day, where Sri Lanka 47 for 1 in the second innings. Pakistan taking a huge lead by declaring at 511 for 6 declared. The second match that I'm going to look out is the first match of this one-day international series, which started in Zimbabwe and New Zealand. New Zealand, as you know, they have been dominating Zimbabwe after coming to Zimbabwe, they won the 2020 series. Now they've been completely dominant. And today, again, that dominance came into the fore as Zimbabwe made 231 for 6, batting first. And the only good thing about for them was Brendan Taylor, the captain. In fact, it all started with the pace bowler Doug Bracewell getting wickets very quickly. There were two debutants today. First was Doug Bracewell, and the other was Rob Nicol. And both the debutants today made it count for New Zealand. It was first the debutant Doug Bracewell, the pace bowler, who picked up the openers. In fact, he picked up Sibanda, who edged to Brendan McCullum for 5. Chibaba was gone, caught Brendan McCullum, bowled Bracewell, and then Hamilton Masakaza was castled by Bracewell for a duck, and that made it 12 for 3. And Tatienda Taibu falling a victim to Franklin at 4, that made it 21 for 4. And after that, it was a partnership between the captain Brendan Taylor, who went on to make 128 unbeaten runs of 120 balls with 7 fours and 5, 3 sixes coming in the final over of Doug Bracewell, who was smacked for 3 sixes by Brendan Taylor. Foster Motizwa made 69 of 98 balls with 3 fours. So that was the very good partnership which took the Zimbabwe score to 231, because what he did is it was almost it was 156 run partnership for the 5th wicket. which helped them get to a score of 231. So 231 for 6 Zimbabwe. And the bowling figures: 3 for 55 for the debutant, 10 overs, 2 maidens, 55 runs and 3 wickets for the debutant Doug Bracewell, who bowled superbly, and 7 overs, 2 for 37 for Franklin, and 1 to Andy McKay. Now, as far as New Zealand were concerned, well, their debutant, another debutant now. First it was the bowler debutant, Doug Bracewell. Now the batting debutant, Rob Nicol, came in and made a century today. Not out on 108 of 131 balls, 11 fours. He was a player who really showed that he's very strong on the leg side. He played the majority of the boundaries that he scored was on the leg side. And Martin Guptill, in fact, the opening partnership, which has been a feature of New Zealand as far as this tour of Zimbabwe is concerned, once again came to another century partnership. It was a 153-run partnership. Martin Guptill made 74 of 97 balls, 5 fours and 2 sixes. That was the only wicket that Zimbabwe could capture. After that, it was all over. Brendan McCullum crashed 39 of 35 balls, 3 fours and 1 six, and the victory for New Zealand there by 9 wickets. So they have started the one-day international series with a 1-0 series lead now. And bowling figures, I'm not going to get into it. 10 overs for 45 for Raymond Price. As I said, I don't have time. I have to cover the India versus England game, the third one-day international, where India have taken the 3-0 series lead here. England were the ones who actually batted first. England won the toss, chose to bat, and they made 298 for 4. Today, Alistair Cook, the captain of England, continued to fail, and today he was out for just 3. He was LBW bowled Vinay Kumar for 3. Craig Kisweeter smacked 2 sixes in his score of 36 of 38 balls, and in addition to those 3 boundaries. Jonathan Trott missed his, in fact, he was there not out on 98 because that was a partnership. In fact, Kevin Peterson made a very good 64 of 61 balls with 9 fours, and Ravi Bopara made 24. But what was very good was the partnership. After 195 for 4 in the 39th over, the England innings went on to 103 runs were added in the balance 11 overs, which was very good because it was the partnership between Jonathan Trott, who went on to make 98 not out of 116 balls with 8 fours. Samit Patel was very impressive and continued to impress. Now he has really improved his batting, and today he showed us why by smacking some very good sixes with his hulky frame that he has. He was also not out on 70 of just 43 deliveries, 7 fours and 2 sixes. So that was the real thing which really helped. As you know, Jonathan Trott is a very defensive player, but Samit Patel really gave the momentum to the innings. 70 of 43 balls, 7 fours and 2 sixes, unbeaten runs, 298 for 4 England. Bowling figures: 1 for 56. The wickets were shared today by Praveen Kumar, who got 1 for 56. Vinay Kumar 1 for 64. In fact, Umesh Yadav was very costly today. 10 overs costing him 71 runs, and 1 for 41 for Ravindra Jadeja. Now, as far as India were concerned, for India, it was a 5-wicket victory for them. There were good contributions coming at the top of the Parthiv Patel. They got a good opening start of 79. Parthiv Patel is contributing 38 of 46 balls with 3 fours. Ajinkya Rahane today missed his century, making 91 of 104 balls with 6 fours. A very impressive knock from him. Gautam Gambhir continued his good form, making 58 of 60 balls with 3 fours and 1 6. Virat Kohli made a good 35 of 30 balls, 5 fours. Suresh Raina failed for a duck, but it was after that the score was 235 for 5 in the 42nd over. But as I said, it was a batting pitch, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Ravindra Jadeja saw to it that India won the match, with Mahendra Singh Dhoni cracking a good 35 of 31 balls with 3 fours, and Ravindra Jadeja contributing 26 not out of 24 balls with 2 fours. India home by 5 wickets and taking a 3-0 series lead in the 5-match international series. The wickets were shared by Stephen Finn, 2 for 44, 2 for 62 for Tim Bresnan, and 1 for Graham Swan. And India's man of the match was Ajinkya Rahane for his 91. Well, as I said, I don't have much time, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. I will have to leave you now. Thanks for your watching the cricket update on this Cricket Happening show with your host Ram. Thanks for watching again, and that's it from me, your host for today. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.